we're up at the lakes. We've driven up here after Stephen finished work. So I'm with the below average wild camper, and I'm the over the hill wild camper, as you well know. We're in Stephen's van and we're very comfortable, and the smell of curry in here is mouth-watering, because the lovely Liz has made us some curry, and that's it there in the pan, and that's the rice in the pan, and on the top is the naan breads, all homemade, beautiful. So we're here for the night, and then tomorrow we're going to make our way to Glenridding, get the ferry to Howtown, and I've told you about Howtown before, but I'll tell you more about it when we get there, because that's where I went when I was 15-year-old with the school. And then we're going to have a walk to Hallin Fell, Steel Fell, and then Place Fell, and an overnight camp, wild camp at Place Fell. So I'll see you in the morning, probably. Waiting for the boat to go from Glenridding up to Howtown. It's not a bad morning. A bit cloudy, but it's we can see the tops of all the mountains, so that's not so bad. This is the pier. The lake's flat calm. So we're on the boat, ready for our trip up to Howtown. And as I keep telling everybody, Howtown is a place where there's an outdoor activity centre.
Oh, you're not doing this story again.
I am. Where 56 years ago I went with the school, and on one night we slept in Brothers Water, woke up in snow, and then walked to here and got on one of these boats, not this one, the Raven, cleared the snow off the Raven, and then got on it, and they took us back to Howtown. Right, we're off the boat now, and we're actually going to start doing some walking. We're at Howtown, but I can't actually see the buildings of Howtown. But I'm being told that Howtown is now run by the outward bound people. So, Stephen, are we going to get going?
Aye, we'll get cracking.
Let's get cracking. Hallin Fell, first wainwright of the day. And there's Ullswater over there. Stephen just surveying the place.
There's loads of pictures here, isn't there? Hallin Fell.
Yeah, oh yeah, lovely and flat.
If you don't want to,
and just there will be out of the wind, wouldn't it?
There's loads of options to pitch out the wind and different levels. If you just wanted just a camp, really, you didn't want to do any walking. Although that was pretty steep.
That's steep, yes. So you can just about, well, not quite see all of the lake from here. I don't think you can quite see around the corner to Glenridding, but it's beautiful. And there's, I presume there's a trig point on the top of there, but I kind of think unless they bring a pair of steps up with them. Well, that was just a nice steady climb, that. We've got a bit more height to get before we finish, but I've coped quite well with that. top of Sleet Fell, and over my left shoulder is where we've come from, Hallin Fell, and I assume over my left shoulder again is where we're going. So there's the lake. And that's down that way. I think it's called Martindale down there. And along the tops there, towards that end, is High Street. That was a tough climb. That was a tough climb, but we made it. Or should I say I made it. Well, we're on the top of High Dodd, and that there is Hallin Fell, and that below it is Sleet Fell. Over in the distance there.
No, we've been calling it wrong the whole way.
Right, it isn't.
That is Sleet Fell, not Sleet Fell.
All right. Sleet Fell. I'm pleased there's no sleet in the minute then. And there's Ullswater in the bottom, and I think that's Blencathra over there. And over that way, I don't think you'll be able to see it on here, but there's some snow on the tops, and that's Helvellyn. So, it's been good up to now. It's some tough climbs, but we're here.
Actually, can I just say something?
Yeah.
This is to me, Mum. Mum, I think you forgot to put the crisps in. Because I was looking everywhere in that bag. I thought there was sandwiches, but there wasn't any crisps.
So you're going to have to get this catering sorted out, mind.
Gets me to do his bloody walk-bys and run back and get his camera. It takes the piss.
We're almost to the top of Sleet Fell. There's a nice little town there. We've lost sight of the lake now, but the scenes are stunning. That's really good. We've made good time up to here. I've only slowed Stephen down a little bit. Looking a bit moody in the distance there, but I think we'll be alright. And there's the Sleet Fell trig point, I think it is, at the top. It's 4:05 and we're just about set up. There's the top of Hallin Fell. There's my tent. There's my nail mat. I've got my sleeping bag in, my thermarest, and the folding. I've got my quilt coat there ready for later on tonight, and my nail mat. My nail mat. So I think we're going to be. I think it's forecast for the wind to get up tonight, but here's Stephen doing his ablutions. And there's the kettle on over here, ready for a cup of coffee. I think I'm going to have to find a straighter place for the stove to be, because it looks a bit precarious there, but we'll get the water boil first. And there's our views, lovely view down the valley to the top end of Ullswater. Very nice. There's a nice tarn down there which we've already topped our water bottles up there with the filter. There's a little bit blue sky, and it's all very nice. Right, I've had a wet whitewash, and I'm into me full thermal gear. Me downs, I've got me long johns on, me rab thermal trousers, me rab down trousers I should say, me down roan jacket, and I'm nice and warm now. It's still quite light, not sure what time it is, 20 to 5. There's still the odd one still walking past Hallin Fell at the top there. There's a bit more blue sky now. Stephen's all set up and he's just trying his bed out. Charging things up. Oh. Cooking in progress. Chief Chef. What qualifications have you got, Stephen, again?
NBQ level 1 in professional cooking.
That was it, I'd forgotten. So this is the startings of sausage ragu. That's the pasta. Dave's got the can open. Northern Rock. Northern Monk. Tropical World. Tropical IPA. And Stephen's on the pretend beer.
Sausage ragu.
There's the sausage ragu, just sort of getting up the temperature on the gas stove. There's the master chef. chief photographer. It's 8 o'clock and I'm back in my own tent. We've had a lovely meal, sausage ragu that Stephen made, and it was really nice. There's quite a few stars out tonight. It looks quite nice. But we've had a good day, and I'm going to look at the videos I've taken today and have a look through them. Maybe just listen to a podcast and then try and get some sleep. I think I'll sleep, well, I always say this, I think I'll sleep alright, but who knows. Right. Night. Morning. 7:10. I've just looked out the tent and it's pretty much clagged out, so I don't think we're going to see much of a sunrise. It's been a long night. I've slept, but I haven't slept great. So we'll start getting some clothes on, or different clothes on, and think about getting the kettle on. It's 8:20. We packed up. It's a bit clogged out, but if you can see over my right shoulder there, the sun's giving it a bit of a feeble attempt to get out. So that's where my tent was. Stephen's standing where his tent was. As we always say, we've left no trace. We've skipped breakfast because we were having trouble with the stove, and we were just going to head back to Glenridding and have ourselves a nice coffee somewhere down there. Heading down into the Ullswater Valley, and it's a beautiful scene. There's Glenridding over there, down into the valley, and Brothers Water in the distance there. I don't know if you can see it. Back at the van. Nice gentle walk back. Had a good weekend, so I'll sign off here. Thanks for watching, and if you did watch, remember, subscribe and like. Right, see you on the next one.